What's the first one?
Hundreds who are not on path lists have been getting payouts, according to the Auditor General's Department, in one component of the government's COVID-19 allocation of resources for employees care program. 700 people have appeared on the May list for payment despite being ineligible for the benefit.
From what you have read, is this just a genuine mistake, or is there a suggestion that some skullduggery went on?
Well, let's just say that it's approximately $5.4 million to 776 people. They're not qualified. So the question is, how do you receive it if you're not qualified? So there is a probe to see why this happened. And they're placing a hold on payment for 8,933 beneficiaries to review and determine their actual eligibility status.
In your readings, does it suggest that those who were not qualified would give back the money, or that the money just gone and that's it?
Give back? Boy, I don't know if I'm seeing that. I don't know if I'm seeing where they're going to be asking them. To me, I mean, it goes to the question of, times are rough and you receive this payment. How did you slip through the system? That's the first thing.
It's the same thing. I mean, I don't know if it ever happened to you, but I can remember going to the bank one time and there was more money in there that should have been there, and someone made a mistake and I had to give it back. I mean, it's not like I could have said, my money, So I'm asking the question, say, I don't know how much money they get, but say they give you 10,000 and then they realize you should not have got it. Them just say, well, I guess we just have to take leaks, or do they try to recover that $10,000?
Error was attributed to the ministry's beneficiary management information system. Boy, I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know, but anyway, their technology, you find a problem. Humans, you will find a problem.
Yep.
So let's hope they work it out. But this segues, we can't even go. This goes right into this next hot topic, which is not in sequence of how the producer wants it. But it moves right into this one about the attorney Anthony Pearson being disbarred, where the bank accidentally, like you said, like you received some money in your bank account. Apparently, some money was transferred more than what was supposed to. The VMBS deposited just over $13 million into the attorney's account, $9.9 million more than was required to complete the transaction. They couldn't get their money back, long story short, and therefore, professional misconduct, disbarred. Yeah, so...
Here's what I don't understand. They said it was on October 12 last year he was found guilty of professional misconduct. So how come he's just now being disbarred?
Well, the General Legal Counsel confirmed just recently.
Yeah.
It was on June 18 that the 3-member disciplinary panel ordered that Pearson be disbarred.
Yeah.
And that GLC is a legal body established to police the legal profession in Jamaica.
And just before that, he filed an application with them seeking to have the decision of the disciplinary panel put on hold. I don't know if he was suggesting that he was going to give back the money before that happened, but he's disbarred.
Yeah, so...
Someone who I actually know.
Yeah. Well, we all know a lot of people who've been disbarred, or who have been incarcerated, or everybody knows somebody who's had a run-in with the law. And if you don't, I don't believe you live in Jamaica.
Yeah. What's the next one?
The next one, you tell me, no man.
No, you're going all over the place. I don't know where you're going. No, I'm following you.
So follow me.
You call me Baba, so I must call you...
Baba?
No, but as African... You're not an elder.
Just call me queen of the world. Call me empress. Call me princess. Call me daughter. Call me light. Just call me those names and I will be okay.
I'm sorry I even asked.
Yes.
What's next? Queen
no,
of the world.
How are you?
Queen
I like
of the world.
it.
What's next?
I said, my son, wait, okay, that's another story.
Queen of the world.
Okay.
What's his next?
I was about to tell you a story about my son, but you want to know what's going on. With the high electricity bills and the Office of the Utilities Regulation is reporting that it has expanded the scope of its investigation into companies about the high electricity bills from customers of the JPS, Jamaica Public Service Company. So, June 18, another June 18 decision. The Energy Minister, Favour Williams, requested that it conducts an audit into the complaints. The OUR says in a response letter dated June 19th, it indicated that prior to the receipt of the formal request from Minister Williams, it had already initiated an investigation from April, which it says was prompted by a sharp uptick in complaints of high electricity bills. Is JPS denying fault, though, for the shocking light bills?
Yeah,
The utility regulator indicated that it has seen a 200% increase in complaints by way of letters, emails, and calls about high light bills. At the same time, complaints via social media have gone up more than 1,600%. The OUR says given the increasing number of complaints since the investigation was launched and the minister's request, it has decided to expand the scope of its probe. Yes, and the OUR says that it will continue to keep the public updated on this matter. Now,
Queen of the world.
yes, from all these hot topics, many lessons to be learned.
You finished, Queen?
I'm finished. I'm now talking about the lessons I've learned from the hot topics.
Okay.
If you receive extra money in your bank account, by any means, immediately contact the bank. Do not spend it. Because when you spend it, I don't know how you're going to pay it back. This is just lessons I'm learning from
You
the
leave out
story.
one doing a Queen of the world.
I left out a hot topic?
Yes, Queen of the world.
Okay,
The
Baba.
poverty rate declined by 40% to 12.6% in 2018, representing the lowest percentage recorded in 10 years. But the opposition spokesman, while acknowledging the sharp reduction, indicated that what mattered to the Jamaican people now was the severe economic situation facing our country. And he says, and I quote, "What we need to hear is what is to be done to get the country out of this mess and how the Jamaican people can have their hope restored and the economy can begin to recover." So said Mr. Golding, who, as far as I know, is not related to Queen of the World.
I like good song.
You like good sir?
Why not? Be who you want to be.
So
But
there
you
go.
know, let me tell you something. Poverty is a hellish state to be in. And we as a people, another lesson from these hot topics, right? We need to find a way to get ourselves out of poverty in this country. Another thing, we need to vote on policies and we need to get involved by holding our leaders accountable, our members of parliament. A new election is near, right? I hear a state of emergency is going to end in July. Time to get up and vote for your elected officials. I also hear there's a new political party, the God Squad, the Jamaica Progressive Party, the church man, them coming out to get involved in politics. It's going to be an interesting season, political season. But I do say that we must ask our representatives who are members of parliament to go to parliament, speak what you want to happen in your community. I'm also encouraging everybody to look into reparations as a part of eliminating poverty, healthcare, types of education, housing. How can we, in this climate, in this global climate, how can we use reparations to take ourselves out of poverty? Hashtag reparation now. Look at the movement and study it. Because if you want change, the time is now, Baba.
Yeah.